How did you do that? How did you do that?
Skywarp 72 here with Cruisers Gaming, and today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the British Racing Green storyline that was dropped in the first update around a week ago. I'm kind of enjoying the storylines. After all, they are what has replaced the bucket lists in the Horizon series, and I'm hoping the expansions will have one to them as well. All my Brit friends across the pond were pretty happy to see this, so I thought I'd help them out on a few of them that were kind of tricky to get 3 stars on. But before I do, maybe you could help me out as well by clicking on that subscribe button and the bell icon to stay notified of all the upcoming Horizon 4 and Wreckfest goodness. And if you crave more Cruisers Gaming, make sure to check out the description below for links to the Facebook page, Discord, Twitch, and more. I thank you for the support. Let's do this storyline.
Teach me.
First up in the 10-part series is Second Century, where it has the challenge of driving the old Aston Martin above 70 miles an hour the whole time and fakes you out, like a lot of the challenges on this list do. The drive there means nothing to obtaining your 3-star status. Keep it above 70 and get there in the allotted time, which is pretty dang easy. The part that actually counts towards your 3 stars is where it puts you in the new Aston Martin, and you have to race to the destination under a certain amount of time. This is done by driving up the road that's on the far left of the map, and if you spent any time playing, you should know this road well, as there are a bunch of races and Forzathon Live events that incorporate this road, so you should already pretty well know it. Even if you don't, it's just then a matter of memorizing the route and driving it as fast and smooth as possible. On a side note here, I am running no assist and manual with clutch, except for the driving line, so you might want to as well. Utility vehicle is next, and again, the drive there in the 73 Rover does not matter as long as you make it within the designated time frame. Once at the quarry, your best laid plans are to jump and get destruction scores by mowing over all the trees. Careful jumping though, as the bowler does not like to stay upright once it's airborne. Number 8 on the list is the Lotus Spirit, and is probably the most difficult one to accomplish 3 stars on. Again, the drive there doesn't matter. Once in the new Lotus though, the trick is going to be a few different points here. First off, memorizing the route and avoiding the randomly placed traffic cars, which if you have to run this more than one time, the traffic cars are usually in different spots. Fast and smooth is the key, along with straightening out these corners to keep up your average speed. If you're running without traction, these S-corners can be a little bit tricky. And lastly, it is very possible to carry too much speed and overrun the very last corner, totally nullifying all the work you just did. From the hardest to the funnest one, I think anyway, is A Decade of Progress. Take the RS 1800 and cut across where the road loops close to itself on the map.
Did you think it was...
For the second part, this is really easy. Simply spin the RS200 around and bypass the entire off-road section and speed up the asphalt within the 10 seconds it allows you to be off the dirt road. Number 6 is as simple as it gets. Manual with clutch allowed me to get 40-something miles an hour in the PL50. I was really surprised that this filler was in the story, where they could have done something featuring Triumph. I mean, that's a British car, right? Right? Halfway there in the finest supercar at number 5, to drive there in the McLaren F1 means nothing. The trick, once in the new McLaren, is to cut down here before the circle, and then blast through the circle, carrying as much speed as possible. As you can see, I'm already nearly at 100 miles an hour exiting the circle. Fast and smooth is the key going through the speed trap to get 3 stars. Clip those apexes, keep your speed up, and it's pretty easy. Coming in at number 4 is aftermarket excellence. The Carlton is modified. It's fast, but it's a bit twitchy. The only trick to getting there is this obvious one at the roundabout, and you obviously want to shorten it like this. What really matters is the drive in the Lotus, Sunbeam, Talbot, Chrysler thingy. Man, this car is so confusing. This one is super tricky and might take more than one crack at it, as it's a 10-second off a dirt road style challenge. It's pretty hard to explain, so just give this a watch.
Did you think it was...
Number 3 is the art of performance, and as much as Brits love their Jags, I'm really surprised it wasn't saved until last. The drive there, again, means nothing in the E-Type. It is fun. The meat and taters is in driving the F-Type Project 7 down the freeway. While you can haul some ass down the freeway, remember there are still corners on it that can trip you up. Cut the roundabout at the end for the 3 stars. Next on the list is the number 37 challenge. Now you have plenty of time in the old Mini to make it to the destination, so to save you time, just stay on the road on this one, even with as tempting as it is to cut and get there faster. That is for the next section with the Dakar Mini. Once in that one, it's just a matter of staying smooth and pretty much on the designated route. Remember, keeping the line on is super helpful during this one. Last but not least is unfinished business. Driving the new Bentley is the hard part of the challenge, but it's pretty simple if you just keep it on the road and don't damage it. Once at the beach and in the Bentley 4.5 liter blower, simply gain some speed. And place the car in between the driving line and the water, essentially cutting the track just a little bit. Much like the Peel Challenge, it's really super easy to gain the last of your 3 stars in the British Racing Green storyline.
Did you think it was...
And that's it! I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you out. Make sure to check out the rest of the videos here on the channel, as there are more walkthroughs and how-tos. Check out the description below for links to the Cruisers Gaming Facebook page and Discord should you want to join the Cruiser ranks and join in on the shenanigans. The 100 Things to Do in Horizon is coming, my friends, and remember, those friends, they're the family you get to choose. I'll see you next week, fellow cruisers.